Hey, how's it going? This is Cosmic Boogeyman coming at you live. Um, let's see what we got going on here. Let's see. It's Christmas. Um, I went on twice last night. I was only supposed to go on once, so I'm just gonna start out with the generic read for the Cosmic Collective here. What do we got here? There's a jumper moving forward. Cosmic Collective. What are you guys getting? Not the one. Not working on yourselves or indecisions. Break it down for me. Online versus going it alone, being the star. Chaos versus becoming a champion. New opportunities. Dark horse candidate. Past life. Fighting something. Divine. New opportunity long term. Based off of the divine connections. What do we got here? All right. Just doing some warm up. All right. So I'm going to start with a generic read for my Cosmic Collective. We're going to pull a question from the Wizard's hat here. What do we got? Let's see. How can I deepen my connection with my spiritual self? That's a good question, actually. So how can I deepen my spiritual connection for myself? Let's see. Merry Christmas to those who are just joining me. The question was just asked, how do you deepen your spiritual connection to yourself, to oneself? Like, how do you actually deepen it? I'm just going to do a generic pull here. But one is fighting, ending those long term connections, making new offers, exploring divine new opportunities. So basically, you're afraid of losing the best offer and downgrading because this new exploration could leading to bigger problems. And that's what they're saying. These divine opportunities could spark a bigger opportunity. Um, so we're afraid to explore. This is what it's telling us. We're afraid to explore because we don't want to upgrade the pinnacle we already have for fear that it won't be what it actually is. But if we take action and we grow, but we have to basically work off our indecision. That's what it is. We're indecisive. If you look right here, see the divine two of cups here. If you're indecisive, there's where the problem goes in, and you can actually see someone's peeking in. As I start to pull more cards here to get this divine message out, I'm just starting a warm up, just so you guys know. But what the question is that was just asked is, we're asking, how can I deepen my connection with my spiritual self? And we're asking, um, basically, I was trying to add a twist into there, but the point was, how do we get further down the line with our partner? So you want to deepen your spiritual connection, but what happens is you have to disconnect from people. We all know that. Like, that's toxicity. That's getting disconnected from people that no longer serve us. But then that's an indecision. Like, hey, I'm married to this person, they're a jerk, disconnect. Or my family's mean to me, but I'm going to stay with them, disconnect. Like, that's a really tough. This is what the read's starting to give us, just so you guys understand the read as we start here to warm up. So we're getting this divine message to open up. That this is, we have to divinely disconnect from people that we have been long term connected to. But it's an indecision. It's like, do you or don't you? And it's the monkey on your back. But when you do that, two things happen. All hell breaks loose in your family or your life when you do that. When you start divorcing, you start disowning, you start walking away, because it's the fight. It's a catalyst. It's that crack that heads down the major glacier, and you just see it just spill into the ocean, and it's like it's gone. There's no undoing. And then what happens is you have this major split where one person goes to the other side. And when that happens, there's new passion. And it's almost like you're waiting for that tower moment to happen. And the universe is saying that it's how do you spiritually grow from that? And people wait for pain. And because you're waiting for pain on this uh, um, family split, they're just going to wait for justice is all they're waiting for. They feel like there was an injustice that was happened when there is a divine disconnect with somebody. Because I think now that we're opening up this read, I think I understand because it's a holiday and there's a lot of people probably hurting. But because there was a disconnect with family, don't look at it like getting back at somebody's going to make life better for you. It won't. It never will. It doesn't. It never works because you're just waiting for them to have a bad moment. Even if they just slip and fall or they're not the one, it's just going to be more injustice for you because you're just waiting for that. You're attracting that kind of energy. Instead, think good thoughts. Think the star. Think like, hey, I want everyone to be healthy, happy, and I know it's really hard. But when you think like the devil, you think upset, you think mean, bad thoughts, it doesn't work out because chaos leads chaos. I'm telling you, it's not going to work out. And grab from the middle here and just look. See, remember I was talking about there's a divine split, the glacier cracking. They're saying this is no new opportunities. Like this is where how things can never go back. But if you're thinking good thoughts, that's how you start to bring things back together or you start to undo some of that pain. This is the Explorer card. And you can see here, this is how they mend this back together. We have past lives together. We have, look, and I'll show you right here, we have past lives together. Even though you started something new, we're still connected. We're still connected. We may not be permanently connected the way we were. We're still indecision, but our lives, we're still connected through family. Wand, wand, wand. So what I'm telling you is if you don't think and you just give up on this nasty energy and don't wait for the bad shoe to drop on the other side there, it's not like the other person's just going to reach out and say, "Hey, I'm sorry," because they don't feel the same way. Whatever that is. This divine disconnect was probably brought on for a reason. It's a life lesson, I'm guessing. Yeah, this is looking deeper into the situation. So I think you're looking more into the pain, like why did this happen to me? Why am I going through this? And that's not what you should be doing. You should be leveling up. What's more available to you at this moment? Why do you have this freedom? What is it that you can do? Or what is it that you can't do that changed your life? That's what you should be looking at. And I think this is why the chariot's in here. You basically have choices. You can go one of two ways, but you hadn't. See, you were tied in over here. If you stayed on this path, you were definitely tied into all this chaos. And it's like you were a sword among wands. It would never fit in. And this is a lot of pain. See, like, welcome to the family. Here's your wand. You can actually see how they got married. So the opening read here is really strong for us. It's more like a family thing, saying it never would have worked out, even though the two of you would have been together. I know that sounds very interesting, but that has to be for somebody. It's so interesting because divinely we're connected in that way. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Um, I'm just going to take a quick look at the chat here. But this is a really powerful opening read because I associate with some of these cards in here, not with my personal stuff, but with some of the cards that how they represent. But in a way, this is a situation that like we all go through. We all have family members that no longer talk to other people, or we have family members that we know that lost contact. And especially during the holidays, it's people become sometimes can get upset and negative because they don't have that control they used to, and it's really not it's not fair. Let's see here. Uh, uh, uh. Empress, I like this. Will I see Sagittarius Daniel in the next 2 weeks in person? How will it be? I'm an Aquarius. Wow. Guys, I know there's other people here, but let me just start with this read. This looks like a good read to start out for the with all of us because an air sign with a fire sign is some really powerful energy. And if this is going to be what I think it's going to be a good read, especially with an Empress here. All right, so let's go with this to start out. I usually don't mind or focus too much on the astrological signs because if you've ever done like any numerology or done soul numbers, you would know it goes far deeper than just using astrology and astrological signs. Because then you have moon signs and then you have rising signs. However, like when I post, I use those signs, the collective, that energy to pull from to help gather messages for. Um, but in general, I find that most people we have a we are rarely dismissive of our own energy. Like we all have our own vibration. We really do. It's our own like phone number. Okay, let me get going here. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And Jazz, I like that as well. What's coming towards me? So Jazz, let me do this first. I know a couple of you guys are on the queue here, but let me start with this Empress read in the Sagittarius. I'm just going to start out with a you versus them. I have my romance deck out here, but I want to go with the you versus them and see what we get. That's interesting. I'm going to hold this card to the end for some reason. Let me see what that card says. But this is you right now, and this is them. Like we don't know what they are. There's some possible tower moments going on. There's something hidden. The moon sign is it could be occult stuff, but I'm not saying it is. Maybe they have something going on in their world where they're kind of like isolated from you. No new starts for you, and there's the isolation for them. Um, Self-imprisonment, I would say. I would also give them their intuition is almost drying up. Like you can see where it's watery here and it's here, but it's like they're leaving behind whatever they had from being with you. But I'm curious to know, and you're almost like looking at this as a new opportunity or a new situation, but you're still looking towards them. They're just ignoring your if you're out of sight, you're out of mind. Remember that. Like they're not focusing on you doesn't mean they don't care about you. Yeah, see, they're like hanging out with like-minded people. Like this would be friends. I know it sounds really funny, but like it's like coworkers that they go hang out after work and they all just go drink at the same place and then but they'll just go he or she does this. They do this like after work and he does this to kind of get away, but it's just to get out of your periphery. You're like I want to fix this. I'm looking at you and I'm still curious to see what this is. They want to come back to you and you're kind of like, well, maybe not. And this could actually we could hang out to you can see February, April. We're hanging out here. Like I said, this whoever this is really hiding something from you. Like they're hiding how much they want to come back. I think whoever this person is Sagittarius is they're really hiding how much they want to come back. I'm not seeing any wands on this side. Yeah, see what just jumped there. Hold on. We had a jumper here and here. You're working at something, but what's this? Yeah, I think they want to get over heartbreak with you. That's what it is. I think whatever it is like you're focusing on yourself. You're looking at them, but I think you're not taking action. None of these cards symbolize messages. But this is like a divine love coming across, which is like they can't hold out anymore. Like they can hide their pain, but their heartbreak is real. So I'll show you like when they're out with their friends, they're heartbroken. Like the divine's like saying they're out because of you, because of your existence. See the cups that you hold? They're like, "Yes, I hold another cup for you." Like you have control. I want to pull this. Actually, we'll pull this card last because I want to pull one card here. On top of this here, this is for them. Yeah. So they're basically trying to work and stay focused away from you, and you want that connection again. So you want to meet them halfway. So you're going to say, hey, can I make you an offer here in the near future? But it's going to basically go to February. So probably Valentine's Day, and it's going to get to April, and then you'll say, hey, can I reach out? But I don't think if you get anywhere past summer, this thing's over. That's why this is being blocked. I would say you probably get to February, mid-February, and you're kind of reaching out to them. They're going to be in the same place. But what's your starting card here? Yeah, you're right now. You're the only reason you're messing. This is going nowhere fast. This is stuck in the mud. That's what this means. There's your wands. That's where they were all hiding. You've been hiding the wands. You've been hiding this Sagittarius, or you've been hiding this. That's what's crazy about this. You've been hiding these guys, but it's in reverse. Or you've been hiding this new start that you want with them. Because when you have them flipped like that, it's a new start. So they have your heart. That's what's the problem. And you don't like it. You do not like it. All right. All right. Thanks, Empress. Who's up next here? What do we got? I know Maynard. I know I read for you just a couple days ago. Let me give me a minute here. Let me read some other people. Jazz. Um, general reading. Yes, could do this for you as well. Nita. Let's see what else we got. Empress, I already responded. Angela. Angela, hi, nice to meet you. So Empress, you want to know if you have his heart? I'm gonna pull one more. Yes, actually, you know what? Yes, you have his heart. Cause look at, I'm gonna tell you. Look at the cup. He's pushing his cup towards you. The divine's telling you you have it. Here's you. Like this is you. You're doing nothing. You might be divinely juggling some money or some job offers or something, but you have what he's looking for. Like he's like, damn it. So if he wants to come back, it's going to be on him, or you finally just reaching out to him in mid-February saying, "Look, you want to talk like adults, or you want to end this?" Because that's where it's going. One of those two places. And when you step up like that, because yeah, your heart, you have him. He has you. You both. This is what I'm telling you. Is like there's something connected here because he's hiding this. His opening card. Yeah, let me show you his opening card is the moon card. Let me see if I can do this instead for right now, guys. Sorry, I can't get the other camera to clip over. All right. Anyway, so that is the moon card. So the point is, this moon card is like it's hidden, secrets. It's nighttime. It's like it's not telling you everything. Um, it's not giving you the entire picture. And the other thing is that people don't ever pick up on is there's two tower moments hiding there. They don't ever pick up on that. So he's hiding something there, but the towers haven't happened yet. So for him, he's like just waiting. So for him, you're the tower moment. He's waiting for you to go find somebody or you to date somebody. That's what I'm going to tell you unequivocally. I wouldn't commit to that quite yet. I'd have to do a bigger read for you. I'll be honest, because I didn't see any divine cards like that in there. Being fair, Jazz. Let's jump over to you, buddy. You've been waiting. All right. You said a general reading. What's coming towards you? All right. Let's do a general read for you. Jazz. It's coming towards you. This card jumped out, but it's coming towards you, Jazz. See, I felt your energy jump, which is cool. If you ask me, yeah, see, hold on. we go. This is pretty good. Yeah, there she is. So, Jazz, I'm not saying it's about money, but I'm also going to tell you it's probably about some girl. Moving on to bigger and better, because there's love hiding in your cornerstone here, right here. Breadcrumbing and love. And this is passion. So, Jazz, I don't know how old you are, I don't know your age, buddy, but we'll just say that this is about when men become men. That's what this is. And so someone's blocking, and this is not necessarily an online situation, but someone's kind of hiding something, and they're hiding like their complete package. And I think it's that same person here that you're talking about. The reason you're asking about this picture, the reason this girl that you're talking about in this read that you haven't talked about yet, because there you are. Like you definitely have something for her. You're like, this girl could be like the one for you. I'm not saying she is, but you, if you ask me, you guys are actually in love, but there's some game being played right now. Yeah, see, there you pop again, because you're popping as her divine match. See, this is what I was talking about, Empress. Sorry, look at divine match, buddy. Yeah, so there's something going on. I don't want to read too much further into this to take up everybody's time, but you'll see here. Like, see, you're matching here, she's matching you here. This is intuition, headache card. So as you guys start to move forward, you guys almost have to switch energies. She has to become you, and you have to become her. You have to realize where she's coming from, change perspectives. If you want her to be the wife, understand what she's going through. Don't dismiss. Because whatever this girl you're thinking about, man, that's her. She's coming through, and you're just blocking it. You're blocking it. Like I said, it's not an online thing per se. This is a girl you have in mind already. You can lie to everybody, but you're not lying to me. I got you. All right, what else we got here? All right. All right, so Jazz, that's what I'm telling you, buddy. This girl you're looking after, she seems real. She seems good. All right, what do we got? Stefani needs a question. Svetlana, didn't I just do your career and it was like off the charts? Like, Svetlana, I will do your career again. Like, I will do your career again. No joke. Is my project going to be successful? Yeah, no joke. I will do your career again. Like, for those of you who are just like joining us and haven't heard the situation, I did this like online read. Was it last night, night before? And it was like, what the hell? I pulled the most amazing cards. But yeah, we'll do that. I'll just do a base read just to kind of keep it going. It's pretty good. All right, here we go. Who else we got? Maynor. Uh, Habib's current thoughts, feelings towards me. All right, I'm not gonna leave you out high and dry either. All right, let's do this. I'll do you a 3 card read for Habib. All right, this is Habib and how he's feeling. This is just him. We're only caring about Habib here. Sorry, Maynor. We're gonna care about his energy. We're gonna give him some good energy tonight. Ready? His past feelings. If you were there, you were there. He wasn't in love in the past, whatever that means. His current, he is not heartbroken. This is all about Habib. We're trying to give him positive energy, like I was just talking about. This is not about making people feel bad tonight. It's about making people feel good. So this means you're going to feel good. See? And that's you into the future. You're a Queen of Cups. There's no Habib here because you don't need Habib. So I'm telling you, whatever you're asking about, if this guy's like hasn't been into you, he's not going to be heartbroken over you, but you're going to be more amazing because you don't need an Habib. That's what the universe is telling you. I'm going to put one more card here for you because, yeah, look at justice. Like, you don't need, you have your own balance. You're your own person. I think you're figuring something out here. This is what the universe is teaching you. Don't worry about him. Worry about how amazing you are. And that person's going to come to you. Don't chase, attract. Don't chase, attract. That's the difference. Then Habib will come to you and you go, oh, let's talk? Okay. That's what the universe is telling you. The universe will smack you in the face essentially with my deck. It's just rude, but it's also like your best friend. It's that friend you had since you were a child. It's just my, it just that's how it goes. The energy was really, really blunt. All right, what do we got here? But I have all the love for you. Trust me, you're gonna be a queen in the future, in the near future. You are gonna be very intuitive. That's also true. And I love the cup. Jazz. He's dating other people right now. Yes. Let's see. Jazz. I feel trigger. Giannis and Samsha. Samsha? Is that Samsha? Giannis? All right, let's do this question next here, and then I'll just go to the next one. All right. If you guys haven't subscribed, please do. Like the channel, comment. Trying to read you on the fly here. It's not impossible, but it's also very fun for me. It gives me a chance to get my energy really going and flowing. You'll see some pretty amazing reads online. All right. So what do we have? What do we have here? What do we got? All right, Giannis, Giannis. So forgive me if I mix up my masculine and my feminine energies, but sometimes I can be a bitch, and I really am I can be a really, really masculine sometimes too, but I really am sometimes feminine. It's so funny. You see me when I'm teaching kids, it's like I'm really feminine. So flip the roles if you have to, but the story does still apply. It will always apply, even if we don't want to admit it. And I've had to learn the hard way a few times on my own reads. I'm like, no, no way, no way. See, see my deck. All right, here we go. We're off and running. All right, let's see. Giannis and Samsha working on it, but see, I think someone's working on something like work. I don't want to be rude, but I think that's what's going on here. When I have a read like this, it's starting out like this. We're going heartbroken. But remember Queen of Cups here, and then my last read. The sun always comes out, manifest, no regrets. But you can't block out people. Let's keep going here for a second, because this is a bigger story. Whatever this is between the two of you, I think it's a bigger, bigger story. Like, because when you have the manifestor dead center line, um, and the sun backing up the manifestor, it doesn't matter if the sun is in reverse. It just means like minor sun. Is major sun, minor sun. That's all it means. However, the sun is supporting this Queen of Cups. So whoever's the feminine and this story, and you can answer the question more than anybody in the world right now because you're the one who's like upset about the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Feminine. That person is not necessarily going to be heartbroken over it. And that's why I'm pausing for a second because you should have regret here, but someone who's regretful is going to be stubborn about something. It's the divine coming in. That's what it is. See, the divine is the support behind this. So I think you're asking this question, but I think you guys are working on something. One's burdened and one has some toxicity. With no joke, this is toxicity here. So someone has toxicity in their life right now, and another person's highly burdened. Yeah, this is like you guys have been given like strength, like divine strength to work through something, and you're trying to get together, fighting. Yeah, whatever this situation is, I do believe that this Samsha likes you. Like I think that there's a lot of burdens right now, and it's not about you; it's about the burdens that you carry. That's what's going on. There's just so much going on with the situation. If you asked me, I think you just need more time to kind of know each other and then learn each other. That's it. All right. Yeah. Like I'm telling you, man. Or whatever this is, like if they're in no contact, you're burdened. Like But you can see there's a toxicity. Look at someone's not heartbroken over this. So this would be you. That's all I'm telling you. My deck is kind of mean sometimes, but it's going to be honest. Just let it go for right now, and that's all you can do. It's heartbroken. I think that's what we're here for tonight. All right, who we got next? All the love and support. You have a future. You have the divine backing you. Like you literally can ask the universe, hey, can you give me help me out with something, and it's gonna help you out. That's all. You have support. You do. You have support. All right. Let's see. Trying to keep up here with you guys. I think Green was up there. Stefani was there. Let's see. All right. Let's see, guys. So, all right. So who here's a good question? We can just something like really juicy. We wanna actually go with here. Something really good. So just post your question. How about that? That'll be quicker for everybody. So post your question. I can pull for you. Actually, I have my Oracle decks out too, but I would love to read for you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Like the channel while we're hanging out here. See, crystals is pretty good. Crystals is pretty good. I'm not dismissing anyone else. All right, so Svetlana's is good too. All right, let's go. All right, guys. Let me pull out the. I'll tell you what. Let's do the you versus them really quick for you guys, because there's a whole bunch of you that need your you versus them's, and then we can get out the tarot back out. Because I think this might be really fun for all of us. I can switch gears for just a moment. Because for some of you, this might actually be really fun. And I know for me, it's going to be amazingly fun. All right. All right. Like, who's coming towards me in love? Crystal, that's pretty ballsy. Pretty ballsy. All right. Yeah, guys, keep the chat rolling. This is pretty funny. All right. Let's see. Nita, I'm gonna do a you versus them. Will Lazar and me see each other next week? Nita, let's roll with this, okay? This will be Lazar's deck, and this will be yours, okay? All right, here we go. You versus them. We'll just pull 4 quick cards for you, unless something crazy happens and I'm stuck pulling more cards. But your energies have been really working tonight, just so you know. I was saying this to some friends, like it's so amazing. So, and this is his deck. So it looks like he has no regrets. There is no confusion, but he will send you some kind of message. He wants to be friends. That's what's coming in from him. Don't worry, I'm going to put one last card. Heart to Heart Discussions is for you. Maybe you're changing your mind now. Religious factors for you. Is it safe for you to love? And I'm sorry if you're feeling very vulnerable. And unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going is also coming in for you. So what I like to do with these is I cross read. So I'll give you one last message from you to him. If the thing he like you would say to him, even if you don't feel like you could really talk to him, um, I'll give you one last oracle message. I like to get it to be a jumper. I'm gonna take this one because I feel like that was good. It says let your friends help you, and you're in reverse here, and this is on top of the friends card. It's almost like you're saying, nah, I don't want to be friends. I'm not supporting that decision. I'm just saying that's what your that's what your inside voice is saying, or your inner voice is saying, like, no. Like he's gonna say let's be friends, and he wants you to be able to socialize and enjoy life. That's what he wants you to honestly say. So I'm gonna say you're a little firecracker. As you're definitely not one to mess with. So maybe he's kind of just taking a break for a while is what it is. And it's not about you. I think more it's about he can't handle the passion that you have for life. So, and I would have to tell you to slow down, which is not fair. There's no way you do that. All right. I'm gonna try something interesting here. So was this Prajabot? I don't know if I'm saying this Prajabot. I don't help me out here. Who's coming towards me in love? I want to try something here because this will be your deck, and I want to try using this other deck here for a moment, and I'm gonna do the same, say the same thing. So this will be yours, trust, and I'm gonna do 4 cards, but you have no other person, and I'm gonna try this live with you. I've only done this like once or twice before, but I've done it with people. But I want to see if this works. True love, because your potential partner is coming, and I'm telling you why I'm doing this. And there's your last 2 cards. Release your ex, and you have to get to know each other. So you must have had an ex-partner. You must have past regrets, is what I'm getting. Not necessarily even an ex, but it could be stuff that's tied into a person or persons, and those people are making you feel like you didn't do enough or you weren't enough. So this person coming in, why are we getting regrets? So they have the same situation. These are both jumping out. This is interesting. This better not be the last guy. Oh my God, these 2 just jumped. That was so weird. So this guy that he comes in with, and this could be a really confident fella. He comes in with no regrets. So this guy could be coming in with no regrets, but I guess coming in a confident way, you're getting a really confident man coming in. He's not regretful, and there is no confusion. He wants you. Just funny, isn't it? Just so funny the way we look at the perspective of something. And I'm sorry to say this, Maynor, but it's weird. And then isolation. Alone time is needed. So for me, this is like he wants to take you out, family, and he wants to make a family with you. I was curious to see how they would play this out, but I'm challenging the deck and challenging it to read, and I wanted to see what they would do for this because they said to pull this out, and I said, okay, let's run it. It's kind of what I was doing. But what I'm telling you is you have someone coming in. But what I'll do for you, just because you're a good sport and we did this, I want to pull a couple tarot cards for you on top of this person coming in, just so I can give you an idea about this person. They're the star, so their confidence thing makes sense. So whoever this person is, well, they will be confident. They'll say, "No, I'm paying," or "No, I got the door." They're to take action. There is no confusion. That's the confusion card. They're to take action. They could be an air sign. This is an Aquarius. They could be. That is the Aquarius. This is the air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So they could be a no kind of. They're just basically a take action kind of person. A no waiting. If this is they're basically looking for you. They're looking for the moon to their stars. Like they're looking for this person. And I was waiting, and then at the end, family. So they want to be. They could be a Sagittarius. This is a Wands. They're happy. They are looking to basically settle down. Um, you might be able to see here, but you can see how there's a foundation here. They have this most stable settle. So they want to settle down, but they could be prone to being tired, ill, or sick sometimes in the long end. Like this could be when they end. They might even have red hair or something like that, or have a unique hairstyle. But this person is definitely, they would definitely have to fall into the fire sign. That's what I would give you, without doubt. So that was pretty good for you. That was pretty good. I guess my intuition, I guess what I was doing was testing my intuition for you. All right, thank you. So Crystal, what was Crystal's question? We have Crystal's question. Yeah, P, you're pretty good. That was good. Like I've only used this deck personally a couple times like that, but it was good to find like the person's coming, because you have to attract your energy is what it's telling you, and they're gonna isolate you, which is kind of sexy in a way, right? Like they want you to themselves. My ex-husband, oh that's right, I saw you in the store. My one marriage, let's do that. They looked at me and saw like a ghost. Okay, that's I saw you type some other stuff, but I basically cold. I'm a big cold reader, but I know it's really tough to just cold read. But I'm switching over to tarot deck for you for this, because I want to see something here. Because I want to do, basically it's going to be a 9 card spread, so I'm gonna have 3 rows here for you versus them, and I will put. It's going to be tough, but I'll put you in the middle, because I feel like that's the energy we're getting here. Yeah, see, there's the divine communication card. Yeah, this makes sense. Okay. So for those of you who have just joined me and haven't been on the channel before, this is a rare card. This is a very rare card. Before I even continue, this is so important to the conversation, that the reading that we're having for Crystal. This is divine communication. Like this is like we're gonna basically become long-term boyfriend girlfriend. We're gonna become married. We're gonna get divorced. We're gonna have some kind of long-term communication. Like that's going to be destined. The other thing is, when I read like this and I read top down, means it's divinely connected. But there's also this heartbreak that's divinely connected. So you're definitely tied into one another. And this third party, which would be the new spouse, turns their back to whatever you were doing and just keeps working at whatever they were doing. That other black card only came about because I basically was shuffling, and I have a double tarot deck here. Some of you may be picking up on it. This card actually broke. It cracked. So I had to replace it. So I went and found the same manufacturer and got a third version of this card. But anyhow, I'll keep going. So anyway, Crystal, quick out the gate. Look, out in the cold. That's your This is your husband, as you know, and that middle line is going to be you. Oh, you are cocky, Crystal. Yeah, I think this was you. And I think this is yeah, yeah. See this sheet. I guess the new wife feels like she now has the older, better version. Yeah. See, there's the King of Wands. He's like, good thing I wasn't with her. Is how I get from your ex. You don't want to take action, but you're happier. You're very happy, whatever you're doing. And this new wife feels like she's got the cream of the crop of husbands. I'm going to be very honest with you. That's what she feels like. I'm going to connect to you guys just really quick because I want to see what this means. Because you guys are still connected here somehow. Like you've been connected. Yeah, you guys are like slowly ending your connection. It's been taking a long time. Um, and your husband or ex-husband might have been a really loving guy at one time, and it just ended, is what I get here. And then he blocked, or he blocked something. or he became more loving. He looks like he's more loving to this new person, and he just started blocking you. It became cold to you, and it's just become it's basically torturous. Like why did she get that? I think that's what this is. The divine saying that like you don't see the whole picture. Like that's what this is. I'm going to show you the last card here, and I haven't mentioned it. Is this moon card? This moon card is the stuff that you don't see. You only see the online. This is my online card. You don't see you see the online. They go, hey, look at all these cool pictures, but there's stuff behind the moon card, and this is ground zero. When I do a big read, when I do like my monthlies and my weeklies and stuff, this is ground zero. When I do a 21 card spread, this card is like ground zero. This is when bang, this is where the nuclear bomb hits. So there's something hidden, and there's two possible tower moments coming in for them, just so you know. I'm not trying to give you good or bad news, but I'm telling you there are things are not on good terms right now. So, like I said, but we're not going to wish them ill. That's not what you're doing. Yeah, she does. I'm telling you, I don't even have to ask you. I already saw it. She posts online, and behind the scenes, though, there are two tower moments just waiting to happen. Just so you know, if death rides through there, it's done. That will trigger it. But I didn't see it yet. But that's not your. This is your read, and you're happy. You're very happy, and you're doing very well for yourself. I can tell you. So if you just joined the channel or just joined in here, you'll get queued up. One of my mods will just queue you in here. So I just read Crystal, and then I'm gonna read Svetlana, and then we have Tortoise, Ash, and then Tianka. I'm so bad with names. How would you? You wouldn't even know I'm an educator with the way I teach to people. And I teach at college level, and I teach at the elementary level, and I'm so bad with names. And people butcher my name, and I'm like, that's fine. That's fine. Oh my gosh. So how's everyone doing on Christmas? How you guys? How is everyone? Everyone doing great? Everyone get what they wanted? Everyone happy? Smiling? So let me see here. I'm just gonna mute the mic for just a sec. Sorry, I just realized I have to read Svetlana, and we have to go through that career. Oh yeah, see the career explosion. There we go. Let me. I want to do. I want to start though from here. Svetlana. I'm gonna do a 9 card read with you as well because my cards have really been vibing. After this, I'm gonna just take a quick break. So if you guys can just bear with me, just because I want to smudge the cards and you know put some lavender and love and no, I'm gonna definitely get to smudge the cards though. Hold on, here we go. Here is the so as a career start. Actually, if this is a project you said, they're about to hand something to you because I'm gonna do a 9 card spread for you. So what I'm getting, which is amazing. Yeah, see, like this, when we read like this is top down. Yes, wow, this is a brand new world for you. Um, basically, you're about to take a leap. The yellow is a really good thing for you, just so you understand. But you're branching into something exotic and new, whatever this is. You see all these cups? Cups can be used for water. Cups can be used for fighting. Cups can be used. You can you can melt them down and You can sell them. You can do whatever you want. You can turn them into a weapon. That's the one thing with a cup that's misunderstood. A pentacle, you can trade it for commerce, and that's it. A sword, you can use it for a weapon. That's it. But if you use it to cut down a tree, it's not going to help you. So, but I can't use a sword to go drink water. My cup I can share, and we all can drink water. That's what's the big difference with cups. And I love seeing the cup. And this is your perspective position. So you're fighting to raise your basically, yes, you're yeah, here we go. So you're raising your vibration. You're fighting to raise your vibration is what's happening here. And what I see is you are going into some kind of new opportunity, but you have to fight off others here. And I wouldn't be it's so crazy. I was gonna say I was not gonna be surprised to see the Empress and it came out, but I was gonna say we have to see something else popping here. But you see how these cards are leading in and they're working their way in. The only thing that you see is the fighting out. It's you. It's you. You're protecting yourself. You're gonna get battle worn with something's gonna happen from your perspective. You're already seeing it's gonna take a lot of work, and it might be involving the world or worldwide, and it might involve communication or dealing with other people. It's going to grow your new opportunity, grow your vibration. It's something that you're at your core, you're going to love and want to do. Something you may want to build your own personality from. But I feel like you're the star. You're the one who wants to do this. Um, but I think you're putting something off on hold here. Is that the King of Pentacles, the version, the counterpart, the reason you're doing this? That's what it comes down to. Your reason you're looking at it in another way. So I think for you, you're in a very good position, yeah, because you know you want to be in love, but what are you going to be in love with, a career or a person? And that's you're just basically holding one off for the other right now. You're really going to commit to one. I hope that answers the question. So guys, I'm going to be right back. So I'm just going to run some sage over my cards and stuff. So if you can give me a few minutes, I'm just gonna put you guys into a queue, a waiting room. So just hang back, and I'll be right back. Hey, what's up, everyone? All right, cool. So I was going to read. Whoa, is this Tortoise? Because I was just shuffling cards, coming back in here. I was going to do a you versus them, an X. I'm going to keep that out there for a second, though, because that jumps right out. All right, let's see here. All right, you versus them. So when I read here, when I do a you versus them, I don't always use my Oracle decks, but I have two decks that I like to use. So dealer's choice, I give you this, which is my Dorian Virtue, Romance Angels, and then for them, they got the the Eye of the Zen, the Romance Oracles deck. You can see they're already jumping for them. so, um, so I'm gonna tell you that I will start to pull for you first because I want to see what you guys have for your situation. But there's definitely an injustice, which tells me somebody did somebody. I wouldn't say cheated on, but it's almost like something was. Yeah, see, as I mentioned the word cheated on, your cards start jumping. So, yeah, yeah. Let's see. Healing family issues. You deserve love, and passion is upside down. Typically, I don't like putting these cards upside down, but when we have both of these upside down, I'm going to hold this for just a moment and read the next card. Yeah, see, no children. So for you, reading this tortoise, it's like you want to basically get back to where you went because at the end of the day, you're not retreating anymore. Um, I think you're looking at it like, are they the only person for you, or is this the person for you? Um, let's see how they feel for you. This is why I want to read you first, I guess. So you got to remember that this isn't about them. This is about you and you being powerful and strong. Deception. Yeah, see, here we go. Here's the injustice. There's a healing, though. I get that. But what are they deceiving you on? Hmm. Here's their double. Lack of money, perhaps, and then it's book. Um, so gain more knowledge. I think they're saying to look at the information more, but I'm gonna pull just a tarot card or two for you to dig into like what they're hiding. And they want to reach out as much as you want them to at the very end here. Like it's like a whoops. So I feel like they do want to talk to you. Is what's happening here. There's definitely something here, but what it is, they're using their intuition. I think they're with their healing. It's almost like they're not they're spiritually healing. Is what I get. Yeah, see, I pulled this from the center of the deck. That's a divine connection. They want to say, let's make this a long-term connection. Whatever this is, they almost like mistreated you, and they're fixing it. They want to fix it. That's what I get from that, to being very, very honest with you. But you put up with some stuff already that they know that's not fair. And they're saying like, or either you put a foot down saying this is unfair. That's what happened. So Tortoise, I would say for you, they'll they will reach out to you if you wait. They will definitely reach out to you if you wait. There's no doubt in my mind. They may whatever they mistreated you. You don't have to even type anything, and I know the answer. They mistreated you. It's not what you did to them. But you have to find a common ground to talk to this person. If you don't find a common ground, then there's no way to resolve it. Yeah. So if they don't answer for that, if you don't let them answer for that, they're just going to keep going and going. So you're basically saying, well, at this point, go fuck yourself. That's what you're saying. So Tortoise, you're just basically taking ownership, saying, no, no. By the way, my value is not out of 100. My value is not 30. My value is now 75. And when they come back, you hold them to it. You say, oh, for you it's 80, but my value is 75 for other people. There's nothing wrong with that. You know that. That's all you're doing. And when they come back, just hold them to it. But it's not a game. It's not a game. You're just holding them to what they have to do in the future, not what they did in the past. Because your value is now an 80. Does that make sense? That's all the cards are saying. Let's see. Is it Theo next? Yeah. Thank you guys if you're just joining me. I'm Cosmic Boogeyman doing live tarot. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like, comment. Where we at here? What's happening? Nico's wife. Life? Oh, life. I said wife. I was like, whoa, whoa. I get my glasses on over here. Is he single? All right, let's check. Hey, Theo, we're gonna take a look at this. All right, let's take a look. I would like to know what's happening in Nico's life. Is he single? All right, Theo. They said Nico's wife. I was like, what the hell? What kind of reading is this? I'm gonna actually, you know what I'll do? Because what you're really asking is you versus them. You want to know if you're gonna get back together with them. You want to know if you're gonna end up with them, right? So I can give you a very blunt answer, and I'm gonna do this with you. I'm gonna do it you versus them. Okay? Do you want this, or do you want the gentle pulling off of the band-aid? We're right here. You can put it in chat. What do you want? Theo, you want me to pull off the band-aid slow, or you want me to rip it off with the Oracle deck? How about now? Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Ash, we'll read you, don't you worry. I'm on here for a little while longer. I'll get you. All right, sorry guys. My mic was moved. Theo, you want me to use the Oracle deck for you guys? Do whatever. You got to commit here, Theo. You got to commit. You leaving it up to me? All right, here we go. I can put hot sauce on this. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a hot read here, I can tell you. Hot read. What in the hell's going on here? All right. No patience. Safe. Spiritual. Uncertainty. What is this mess? A true one. So they want to be spiritually connected to their partner. That's what they want. They need a deeper understanding of the other person. That's what this person wants. They need to understand them like on a deeper level. And they have no patience for it. I know it sounds odd. They might even be like a, I don't know, Aquarian or like an air sign. Let's see what else we got here. So that's where they have no patience for it. They cut the cord. What is going on with you guys? Hold on. Let's see. Theo, these are your cards here. Okay, let's take a look. Flirt. So is this someone that you're not really connecting to? Or you're just kind of hoping they'll be together with you? So you're kind of hanging around this person maybe? Because I get in flirt and getting to know each other. But it's not like they're paying attention to you as much as they might be paying attention to like the group of people. So you're not keeping an open mind to how this situation's playing out. Like, is this person actually into you or into like hanging out with the people? Is what I'm getting. Or is that what's going on? And I think if you try to express your love, I think it might not work out because I think they're not 100% into you, but I'm going to do this. And the bottom line here is you have to love yourself first. I think you're just trying to get them to reciprocate love back to you, and that's not what you're supposed to be doing here. So if you could have a heart-to-heart conversation with them, I'm gonna actually give one message from them to you right now, soul to soul. Ready? Let's see, one message, one message. Actually, maybe two. Express. It's time to have a heart-to-heart conversation. There's deception. So maybe he knows that you're into him and he just wants you to be friends with him. But it's not even friends. I don't know. There must be something else going on. Calling in your soulmate. You don't feel that he's your soulmate, but I think there's maybe a connection there, or maybe they feel you're not your soulmate, their soulmate. There's definitely some kind of misunderstanding going on between you and this person. There's no doubt in my mind. You guys do not understand each other. Yeah, see, he thinks you with the other person. Like there's definitely something going on. So he's gonna stop talking to you soon because he feels like you're being deceitful, and he's gonna say, "Hey, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be like doing this." So I think that's what it is. So you might want to be more honest with this person. Well, that's what happened then. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much you can say to each other. There's deception, there's cutting, there's uncertainty. For him, it's like he has no patience. But what my deck is telling me and what the way my spirits are talking to me, I think you have to love yourself first. You have to be into you and only you first. That's it. Just you. It doesn't matter what this person thinks, doesn't matter how they act, doesn't matter what they want from you because you are your own best person. Ollie. And I think Ash, I think we missed you too. Let's see. With Alonzo. Gemini. Talk about that. Okay, Holly. Uh let's see. Let me just read these cards here for a second about you guys. Because I'm not sure if I want to switch over back to tarot. I just want to see if the cards are talking. Let's see what you guys got. Yeah, see, these cards aren't even jumping. So I may switch back to tarot. Yep, yep. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do a you versus them with these guys. Yeah, see, there it goes. See, this is the jumper. All right, Holly, there you are. Taking no action. Alonzo, here we go. Alonzo, what are you doing? Yeah, Alonzo. Alonzo, divine connection. So Alonzo coming out. Does this change your outlook? Wow. Because I'm going to point out something here. These are two aces being offered to you. This is two, like, you have the divine protecting you. But what you also have is you want to make an offer to this person, but it feels like it's being blocked. Like something's blocking it. Like the worlds are upside down. There's miscommunication, but there is definitely in the future your happiness. But you can see, look at indecision, world upside down, where like, but it starts out so strong. You're not wrong. I'm going to tell you right now, you are not wrong. However, this thing started was really good. Like, it was like, okay, wow, this is a really powerful connection. But you just got stopped at the gates. Like saying, whoa, 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 hold on, you don't have the right code. And it just really threw you off, see? And you felt like you were an amazing person, and you just was like, oh, I can circumvent all this. And I'm going to read through this for a second. But you started getting like breadcrumbed, death of relationship, which I don't hate the death card. I'm a big fan of it. But you can see here, they're not forgetting you. Whatever's going on, it's not like they're not thinking about you. You're the one. Look, that's you. On their mind, you are the one to them. They're just not taking action. Like as much as they want you to take action, it's like you guys are on the wrong page. There's self-imprisonment on their end. Something's going on. They're locked up. What happened here? What happened at the roadblock? Yeah, someone moved on. Intuition got in the way. Long-term commitment. Maybe a mother figure even. Something like, would you give like would this person be the future wife for my mom kind of thing, even though they love you and they're into you? I think that's where it comes down to. Like, it's cultural, maybe even. I don't know. It sounds like it might be. That's what it looked like. Yeah, it's there's a lot of regret here. And like this is supposed to be long term, and you can see how the marriage isn't long term here. It's not popping as long term, but you can see the intuition is here. It's like you guys really want to be on the same page, but intuitively you're not. They're intuitively they're locked up. See, and you're protected. It's like whatever's happening on their in their world, you're being protected from it. Think of it like an asteroid strike, and you have the golden ticket to get on the shuttle out of here. And you're like, I can't leave him behind. And whatever's happening is happening to them for some reason. It's just happening to them. It's not that you guys aren't meant to be together in the long term. It's just meant that they're not doing their work right now. It's not that you guys are going to break up. Like I said, they're not doing their work. Do you want them to? It's starting out strong, but what are they doing to keep the relationship going? Keep your eyes on that because that's what's happening here. Because they're going to go into self-imprisonment mode. They're going to start to lock down. They're going to say, "What, you know, why am I even dating?" And that's what you have to keep the situation going, or do they have to keep the situation going? So it's not that you're doing anything wrong. So don't get into that self-defeative behavior. That's all. Focus on the positive with them, and then see where it goes. All right. Oh, Celestina. Okay, other Libra. All right, Celestina. Let's see what you got here. General reading. I was actually mentioned the other day about reading Libras because I'm a Libra moon, and if you guys don't know, like it's kind of the stuff that we don't talk about, like that darker side, the moon signs. And I'm gonna pull 9 cards for you. So let's see what you got for a general read. But for me, being a Libra moon, oh my gosh, this card just jumped, way jumped. Hold on 1 second. I got it. I got it. I got it. Yeah, look at this. All right. So you got past lives flanking you. You want a general read. I think explorer. I see one person here though. So this could mean single. Yeah. It's like you upgrade. Let's see here. So Celestina, are you not? You're manifesting. You're not dating. Someone's looking for you though. Or someone's moving on from bigger and better into your life. That's what's going on. They're manifesting you, or you're manifesting them into your life. You're like ending whatever you were focused on. You're getting like a dark horse candidate. You're getting a brand new opportunity. You're ending your heartbreak. You want your King of Cups to come in. You're basically putting away all your burdens, and you're just keeping one from behind, the past. You have what you have is a past life opportunity coming in. I think this person is maybe already in your life. Like you're already talking to this person because they're not been left hanging. That wand, that's your wand. You're not leaving them hanging because this is the breadcrumber. This is the divine gift But see, this is online. Maybe the messages haven't been as swift, or maybe the messages have been left hanging, and that this left you heartbroken in the future. But you're divinely protected because you decided to let go of these past burdens. This new person coming in, they're going to bring you into a brand new life because you're stepping out of your old life, is what's going on. You're gonna see this by March, April, May, June. Like you're gonna it's gonna start to roll. You'll start to pick up on this very very soon. It's really nice. See, these pages are like messengers. So you're just kind of getting it ready, but that's your first message. You have something going on. You've already decided, like maybe it's back as like say October. You said I'm getting rid of the stuff. I gotta get rid of it. It's not good or bad. It's just how do you balance yourself. I hope that helps you. I mean, um, the person coming in is probably a water sign. That's the other thing. I would almost bank on that. But as a Libra, it doesn't matter what you're focused on right now. You got to be focused on you. Hey Ash, sorry about that. I didn't realize we skipped you somehow. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do. Please leave some comments. Tell your friends about it. Trying to spread the word, spread some good love. And let's see. Ash, Ash. I feel so bad, Ash, as I was missed a couple of times. I swear it wasn't on purpose. Oh, Ash again. Let's skip you. I got you one more time. All right, where are you at, Ash? All right, what do you got? So, Ash, you asked your question. Everyone's waiting. Was it all seven of us? No, I appreciate all of it. I really do. I appreciate all of you. And anyone that watches this after, I appreciate you even more. Please subscribe. I'm so lovable, though. I'm so lovable. How do you tell? He's a Virgo. I've actually I've done some online Virgo reads. They've been really really interesting. One was like about a driver, uh, and because I'm an Aquarius, I always read myself, and it's it no matter what I do with the deck, I can pick my other double tarot deck. It doesn't matter what I pick. Like right, I'll grab all these different decks. My cards will always come out the same. And see, look, you guys see that? Literally, this card jumped. I just pulled it out. Same card. They come out the same. Doesn't matter. I don't know if you guys watched that. I just pulled it from the other deck, split the deck, looked at it. So anyway, it doesn't matter where I pull for my decks. They come out the same. You know, out in the cold, out in the cold. Um, so it's the universe messing with me because I was out in the cold earlier, just standing outside, and it's like, really reminding me. So let's take a look at your read here, Ash. But I think what we want to look at, yeah, see, there's a messenger card. What I want to look at is your friend here. What's up, Leo? Uh, my partner, Adita. I'm going to start from the top. I just want to read them. I just want to read their energy. Take you out for a second. There we go. They're looking for fulfillment. They're not working at something currently, or they're working at a life lesson, but they're not working at whatever it is. So if I pull this pentacle here and I look at it, I'm not going to flip for this, but I want to flip for this. They're fast moving action towards something brand new, something different. They're focused on a past life opportunity, raising their vibration. That's what their life purpose is at the moment. And you might feel breadcrumbed by them. You might feel like their messages aren't coming through the way they should, but they're a loving person. They're willing to offer love. They are a dark horse candidate, but they may give their love to somebody else, and I think you have to be careful of that. They're not doing it to heartbreak you or break your heart, but you're going to be the one who's heartbroken because you're expecting something from them instead of just being their friend. When you expect something, that's when things happen. And there's where the problem lies. This is my fifth night. My fifth night is the death night. So when you ride around, then you have this expectation of, hey, I'm a knight. I'm a knight. It's not going to happen. But you really have no weapon. You're just like everyone else. You're all these other guys. Like, what's the difference between the Knight of Pentacles and the Death Knight? Well, at least the Knight of Pentacles can sneak in at night, can offer something, can plant their pentacle anywhere, manifest. This Death Knight has old armor and is afraid, or basically just carries a flag, right, or carries symbols. And this is where the problem is. If you go around trying to insist that you guys are going to date, they're just going to push away and be the star somewhere else. That's what you can't do. You have to focus on what they're looking for, and what they're looking for is this past life opportunity. That's what they're racing towards, so you race towards it too. That's my best advice to you is what's their number one priority? Then you do that as well. So that's what you want to look for 2024 if you want to get together with this person. And if you like that, then that'd be great for you guys. So it's not about reconciliation, it's about finding the passions that they have and then doing the same things. If you can fall in love with what they love, then yes, you guys can get together. He's not coming back to anybody because he is trying to grow himself into a different person. Do you understand that? So Ash, you would have to actually grow with him into a different person. Do you want to be the same people you were? Why did you guys break up? Ash, that's what I'm asking you. There's a reason you have the Death Knight on your side of the read. You have the Death Knight carried with you. And he carries the Knight of Wands, which is like a passionate knight. And it's not out of disrespect. Um okay. Who do we have next? Sorry, Ash. Yeah, he is pushing you away. Like I said, I can see it. But I think that you should focus on your positive self and how amazing you are. That's what you focus on right now. Jananava is next, I think here. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm just taking a look. So Jananava, 1111, you're up next. You have your question ready? Uh, so Ash, like I said, you're good. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just like you can't carry the weight of the pain that you had with this person. You gotta let it go. You're an amazing person. That's what my read was saying. All right. Sorry guys, just trying to catch up on my chat here. I need some. What do we have? Oh, hold on, I'm reading this now. Celestina had 4 decks stolen from me. What do I do? I felt so unbalanced since they've been gone. Celestina, I'm gonna tell you right now. I would have. I say this all the time. Like it's not the decks that give you the energy, it's you. But I would have a hard time. I don't know how I'd feel like if my decks were stolen. Um, I think each one brings something different to you. Like each deck has a different energy, and that's what's so interesting because I've always believed like the energy comes within you, but I think each deck gives you a different power. Like it really do. It makes you, it pulls differently. It has a different feel to it. Some of them are more like alive, I'd say. It's just they're so much fun to pull, and some are like dead dull decks. But that helps. Carolina, can you draw about my relationship status in 2024? We only met online, and it's on very problematic person. Okay. Let's see. Carolina. Just do a quick shuffle here too. All right. Problematic, huh? So when you say online, let's see how long that is, because that's a questionable thing too. I mean, I don't need you to tell me, but I'm just curious, like in my head, saying like, is this like catfishing or something interesting, or you know? And some guys, it's just about ego, you know? That's what it comes down to. Fuel the ego. Like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Because, a woman's love is like no other. And I think that's what some guys feel. I'm chatting with 9 women. It's like, but how connected are you? It's like, really? All right, let's see here. Relationship status in 2024. Let's see. Carolina. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because I'm getting the choices card right out the gate. But I was hoping to jump back to these. Oh, my God. Hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to keep going. Just because they're being so pushy. Because I was asking about reading these, and I'm like, this is obvious. Okay. So this is messages. Like, so you have to be the one. Like, you're not competing against anyone else. You are the one. Don't let miscommunication stop you. Focus on being the number one answer. Also, if you want to focus on anything, focus on what makes you happiest. Like, what is the core values? What are the things that brought you? What's the thing? Think about why you were born. Like, what we like. If you're a musician, why are you a musician? Why does that make you happy? And if you don't even want to think about it, then just do it. Then do it at your best ability. But end all those things, those toxicities that you're not bringing with you into 2024. That's what you're getting rid of, because you have two messages. One, end the miscommunication. End it. If you miscommunicate with someone, come up with some kind of code word, like whatever it takes. Just say, hey, code word, and then that was like tells them like, look, I'm really trying to stop arguing with you, like legit. I don't want to argue with you anymore. But you have to focus on what's trying to make you happiest, and you need to end on those goals. That's what you're trying to do. If you do that, you can basically take the toxicity and get it out of the picture, and then you move on to something new. You're not looking to kind of end relationships. You're trying to multiply them. So what I have you doing here is you're looking to kind of take those miscommunications and then turn them into communications. And I think at your base, you have to realize that you know that you are growing as a person. So you know it's going to take more than just money. It's going to take friends, family, loved ones. It's going to take you changing and being really open to changing, to being that person that you've never been, in order to find yourself, to find your center. And here's a card. I was wondering, I'm like, I thought it was done, but then I felt this card just pushing at my fingers. And it's about ending the relationships that no longer serve you and having the strength to do that. If they're online relationships, end them. That's what it's telling you. That's what it's actually saying. But if it's telling you that these online relationships aren't serving you, then get rid of them. That's what this just said at the very, very end. If they're not serving you, find someone that's actually going to serve you and become your partner, your half and half. All right. Tanyeka, is that correct? I think it is, right? Tanyeka McKnight, my love of life right now. Let's see. My love of life. I'm gonna go with this you versus them, Tanyeka. I think that's what you're asking. Your love of life. think that's what you're asking here. But let me see here, because I'm being drawn to pull the you versus them again. Tanyeka. Flirt. Tanyeka. You, I typically don't pull these in reverse except for tonight. I don't know why I'm pulling them in reverse, which is super weird. Love of life, family, flirt, confusion. So interesting. Um, if this is about a family member, I think it's not though, but I think this is about someone who's looking to end a family. I'm going to do something early here. I don't usually do this. I'm going to cross pull here for just a second. I want to get clarification on this card because I'm getting they're looking to get balance between family and confusion, which is like super interesting, but I want to see why. Okay, so if this is about your partner, you're basically in like a love limbo. You're hanging back, you're holding off, you're trying to figure it out. Because what you have is like flirt, which starts out like, okay, this is divinely guided, like, hey, you should flirt with that guy, that person you're connecting to. But what happens is it's almost like it turns into a darkness. And then it's like a toxic relationship. And it's not doesn't feel really great. It's unless I'm picking up the energy from the last reading, because here's the children and they're giving the relationship a chance, and I don't think I'm still connected to that energy. Hold on. This is very odd. This feels like it's a very intertwined relationship that you're with. If you ask me, Tanyaka, are you with somebody currently that you're actually already with, and this person is like somehow like has either children with you or they're tied to you somehow, or you're missing them? And I know it sounds very sad, but is someone like financially tied into somebody else, like for the long term? Because it seems like someone's like using someone else. That's what it seems like. Yes, it's it's a very it's sticky situation. That's what I'm going to tell you right now. Like there's a lot of family and money and people involved here. That's what it looks like, and it's like it should be unclear, but it's not. Like for some people go, no, they miss them. They shouldn't, but they do. That's what it looks like to me. I know it sounds odd, but your 2024 looks like it could get a little more messier if that helps you. If you don't start to control what it is you actually want out of the future. Yeah, it looks like your partner's going through many things because it looks like there's a I usually don't intertwine these two decks just so you understand, but your partner is definitely going through some stuff. I would have to say if that would be it, there's definitely family members involved. That's what I got too. Okay. Let's see here. Somehow I just got logged out of chat. So guys, hey, give me 1 second. My chat just logged me out. This is like a nightmare. I was actually looking at Leo's question. He said something about identity and crisis. I think that that's been going through a lot of people's minds lately. I think with the holidays and everything, people have been feeling stuck. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna get to everyone's questions here in just a minute. The reality is, I was trying to think that what we could do is, let's see here. I was gonna say, why don't we do a quick reading, a quick you versus them. Let me just put up in chat. Um, let's see. I'm just looking in chat really quick. Sorry, guys. Let's see. So we have Max, Diksha, Leo, then JC. All right. Max, what's your question? We have that available. See if I can find it. I'm still here too. I like the sweating. That's a pretty good emoji. Max. Yeah, so Max, if you can throw that back in chat, that would be helpful. Anyone, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Um, if we can, actually, if we can do a you versus them, a couple more of those, I might have to actually sage these decks again. I think the holidays bring out some toxic energy. That's no lies. Like, there's no way to say that. Like, no matter what you think, no matter how you feel about some of this stuff, toxicity comes out. It just does. All right, Max and NSDS. All right. I think we have a lot of toxicity that happens in the holidays, and I think a lot of people. So, Max, this is your first card out, just so you get it, and then we'll read for them. Even if you don't have anyone yet, we're gonna read for this potential new partner that's coming in. And I've done this once already tonight. It's actually worked out pretty funny. Uh, the decks are pretty telling. But anyway, but toxicity has been one of those things that we're kind of trying to get away from. It obviously makes us less happy. True love, deception. Max, what are we looking at? So when I see masks on these, just so you understand here, this tells me that you probably have a friend or you have somebody already in mind, and you and them both, you're like, hey, what's up? They're like, hey, how are you? And you guys are chatting, but you guys are actually into each other, but never mention it because you're both too afraid. Yeah, see, there's a lot of deep passion for one another. You probably have a friend, and you both are like flirty with each other, and because you started out with true love, like that's a strong opening card. So you start with true love, but then you immediately jump to deception. Like, well, maybe I'm not. Maybe I don't feel what I really feel. So you must be into somebody, and there's probably a friend that's involved somehow. And I think what happens is you go 90 miles an hour zero, 90 zero, and then you're worried what's going to happen. You're probably at that zero right now. You're feeling like you guys even hooked up once or twice. This person that you're going to go back with, because I think there's a person coming in. Nope, they're single. So I think what happens for you, now that I'm starting to read this other person's energy that's going to come in for you, um, I love doing these singles reads. They're so fun. Um, and you're looking for true love. There's deception somewhere. Maybe you're self-deceiving. Maybe you're a self-sabotager. That's a possibility. But you do want passion. You do want this. And you keep going back into this self-sabotage mode. Maybe that's what they're showing me. So this person you want is single. They could have the favorite color pink. Um, they are a control freak. I say this with all sincerity because this card here has red like anger, fire, steamy, passionate, but you guys are starting to line up a little bit here. But what I'm telling you is this person is, they could even be a redhead, but they're not stepping forward for whatever reason. I don't know what this is here. In the near future, we're gonna forget one card here. They're holding their own. It's almost like a game to them, like your prey. Like, if that makes sense. Like they're like, wow, this is like no joke. They have control over whatever they're gonna do. Like this really like makes them feel good. So whatever you are to this person, so you're like, no, this won't happen. This won't happen. This is what you would say from your message to them right now. And here's their message to you. If they could give you a secret soul to soul message, this is what they would tell you. I want to see what this message is for them. Isolation. They're trying to isolate you, just like prey. It's so bananas. I, whoever this person is very exotic looking. Um, I gotta pull for you. I have to pull for you. Let me go to my tarot deck for a second, because this person's exotic looking, because they're making you feel like this isn't real. They're messing with you. Yeah, see? Look at no, no, you're crazy. What are you talking about? You don't see that. Look at, oh my God, this person's in your head. This person's already in your life. This person's already in your life. Whoever you think this person might be, they're in your life, just so you know. I hope that helps because it's so obvious to me. Let's see how you guys doing in here. Let's see. Max, then Diksha. Let's see. So there's definitely, like I said, there's someone in there. Thanks for letting me read you. Really. But this person's in there. But they're messing with you, man. This is a if you're not a guy, it doesn't even matter. If this is a female that's doing this to you, whew, man, this is pretty exotic. Yeah, no, she does. Did you just see the cards I had out? She's doing it on purpose. She's deceiving you. She's messing with your head. Act like nothing's wrong. Go autopilot. Max, do you want to get this girl really pissed? Go autopilot on her. I'm telling you, I just read your cards. I'm your wingman right now. I'm your tarot wingman. Just trust me. Go autopilot. Nothing's bothering you. Don't start posting a bunch of stuff on Facebook. Go quiet. Go autopilot and enjoy yourself for a week. Just say, 1 week I'll do my own thing, and then actually enjoy yourself. Dedicate yourself to 1 week to its Max's holiday. Well, whatever you got to do, Max, then enjoy it because this is a game to this other person. They're doing it on purpose. If they see you doing this, Max, they're literally doing it to isolate you. They're like it's prey. It's so crazy. They're stalking you. I'm telling you. And but even if you're a woman, they have this masculine side to them that's so raw and passionate. It doesn't matter. It's like that's what I'm telling you. They're stalking you. Yeah, I would say go quieter. That's what you do. But it's very primitive, like the way they're acting. I wouldn't even worry about it. For right now, focus on you. Max's holiday. Prayful and Diksha reunion. All right. I'll do a you versus them. Thanks, Max. Check in with me in a few days. Actually, check in with me in 7 days. Let me do a reading on you again. For real. Uh, if you guys haven't subscribed, please do. Like, comment, let me know what's going on in your world. All right, let's see. All right, so Dixia, this is gonna be your cards. I think this is you, right? All right, Dixia, here we go. All right, and then here's your partner. Why can't it's not even let me get the cards? It's very weird. Here they go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Single. But it wants me to keep going. It's almost like because they're single, I feel like it's like running down a hallway, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like what do you think it means when someone's single? Yeah. They're like, woohoo, I'm free. But free doesn't mean anything. Because all the stuff that you did for them or anything you did for them is now not being done for them. That's what I'm getting. They're not picking up. Yeah, see? This is what jumped for you. Release your ex. Chemistry. They're not your soulmate. No wedding. But it's like this. It's almost like they caused a cascade effect. Because I should be pulling a card here, but something happened where this whatever happened didn't happen. So I'm feeling as though something happened where the two of you didn't end together. You guys stopped going together. And whatever happened, you guys ended up breaking up and the chemistry stopped. You realized maybe they weren't your soulmate. There was going to be no wedding, no future. Um, let me pull a couple more from them because I want to see where they're at because I'm curious to know if they're truly happy. Because yes, if this shows me, yeah, they're single, but they're not getting away from karma. Let's see what they got here. Spiritual. Yeah, see, there's no new love coming in. Yeah, see? Look, I don't always pull cards twice like that. I don't know if you guys are picking up on any of this stuff, but I don't always pull cards twice like that. But if I do, boom, it's pretty good. But what happens is this soulmate card jumps over and it mirrors this other soulmate card. So what they're hiding from you is they believe that there could be a soulmate connection. But they're having patience. They're enjoying whatever they're doing with this. It's not in a negativity way. They're not going to find anyone. They're not going to meet people. They're going to have patience, but you two are definitely destined to be together. I think you have to just release them and let them go and be on your own for a while because the missing piece is their stupidity. That's why there's that big chunk out. That's why you feel so empty right now. It's because they're being an idiot. And they're going to realize it relatively soon, within the next few months. I hope that helps, but I can tell you that's what it seems like to me that you were going to be doing that with no problems. All right, what do we got next here? Let's see here. Yeah, there's definitely a chance you guys will be together. All right. Yeah. Sorry. Just fixing a chat bot thing here. So anyway, so I would tell you, or actually, I would tell anybody to be honest. And I think Leo was even asking, like, we're getting this like self-defeating mentality. We don't have to be doing it right now. We have to kind of think about it in long term. But these people will come back to us when we feel like we're worthy. Is that what we want? No. We want them to come back to us when they feel like they're valuable enough to get to our value. Like that's what we need to put out there. That's what you need to start selling. Think about any superstar, any like amazing athlete, right? Think of anyone that just walks around and just upsells anything. They do it because they have such confidence and charm. That's what it is, and that's what really has to happen. All right, so I mean, I just hope you guys understand. I'm not trying to like dissuade you guys from being yourselves, but I want you to understand that I'm going to read tarot bluntly. I'm not like some of the other tarot readers on YouTube who are going to sugarcoat it. If I'm not honest, I'm nothing. All right, where are we at? All right. Oh, Leo, JC, Alexia. Thanks, Elliot, for monitoring. Hey, Leo, did you have a question? I'm sorry, I thought it was answering your question, but then my chat bot thing died here. Oh, I got it. It feels like a lot of people are struggling with identity and learning about their authentic selves. Do you have some wisdom on that? So authentic selves. Let me see. Um, let's ask the universe with the cards really quick. So authentic selves, authentic selves. I'll just do a 9 card tarot pull for this. See, they're already jumping though. It's pretty good. Authentic selves. What's an authentic self? Not being sneaky. Manifesting. Manifesting in a feminine way, like being respectful, courteous, and not breadcrumbing. Manifesting, offering love, abundance, not fighting. Wow, this is a pretty good read. And at our just basically our social emotional like explosion, ground zero, is working hard at it. So you have to basically balance out whatever you're doing. So if you look at these 2 cards, they're balanced. So you're working at whatever it is, but always remembering where you came from. If you also notice here, I pulled a pair of aces. So it's not about being any one thing. It's about being the best version of yourself. I think the biggest picture here that they want us to get here, the universe is saying, or we're getting from this, is if you're trying to be true to yourself, then you can be true to others, and that's what it is. You're not fighting anything. You're not fighting anyone from following their true dream. Why would you get in the way of someone else being true to themselves, right? You'd actually support them on that legacy, on that journey. You wouldn't stop them. You wouldn't say, "Hey, let me trip you," because later on, you hear about those sweetheart deals, like Rudy. You guys have, many have heard of Rudy, right? Um, I was just getting the rest here just to see what popped. But if you hear about the story about Rudy, like a college walk on, and he just kind of becomes a football player at the last moment. It's just really cool. Um, JC, you got your question ready by chance? Uh, thank you, Leo. So I think this will probably be it after this because I've been on for a couple hours. So I'll answer these last few questions. Any life-threatening medical issues for 2024? Whoa. I love this. I really do. right, let's see here. You notice I'm shuffling for you. Like, I want to get this in here. There's some justice in here. Three of Cups celebrations. When I'm doing this, I'm actually getting the vibration of the cards. Like, that's what I'm doing. See, there's the Three of Cups again. Oop, easy there. Easy. But Three of Cups again. Three of Pentacles. Because I'll split them at the end here. Heartbreak. Because no matter what happens with us medically, we always move on. We always can do our own thing after life and come back and rebuild. I mean, I remember when my mother-in-law was passing away, and this is true. All this is true. We used to get so many crazy signs around here. Like lights would turn on and off, and I was doing tarot, I'd use pendulums, everything. And I was like, I was on, like really on. And so everything would be true. I would get like true information. So like like I would get like, hey, my family, we lost my uncle's ashes. I know it sounds odd, but they lost the ashes, and then I did a read and found out they were in the freezer. I said he's cold. He says he's cold, and they were like, what? I said he's cold. So they end up somehow someone put him in the freezer in my mother's kitchen. So that was my one sign that I could get from him. But I've done reads like that for a long time. So for medical stuff, I always look at it like it's gone but not for. See, there's the hidden. It's gone but not forgotten. Whoa, these cards are starting to really jump. Okay, here we go. All right, JC. Don't period me. Don't you period me like you're waiting. So you have to understand what I give you is not. Wow, these are jumping. All right, here we go. There's the heartbreak card again. Weakness. There's the second time we saw that Ten of Cups. Failure to explore. But you're going from a 9 to a 10. King of Pentacles. What do you got here? That's also good. It's the second time we've seen this. Back-to-back reads. So if you ask me about medical, I don't see anything indicating a major problem here. This is not like moving on to anything. This is basically this. If this was upright, that's a message received. This is basically a message expected. You're being strong. You're very proactive. There's a weakness though, or a strength about receiving a message. That's what's going to cause you the heartbreak. As you're working at getting a message, you're planning on a message. So that's going to be your justice, is the message that you're going to get. You're almost expecting this message, so you have to move on past whatever that message is that you want to get. That's what I'm getting quickly. But you're not getting anything negative or super negative. All right. Let's see. Chat. So JC, I would say you're doing well. Like whatever you're doing in 2024, it's not gonna affect you. Like you're going forward. You're welcome. You're welcome. Culture video. Are there any few people ahead in your queue? Oh no. So it's Alexia and then Ultra. Is it Ultra? I'm pronouncing it wrong, or I just want it to be. Um, Yeah, is Alexia still here? I think that's what it is, Alexia. Oh, yeah, you go. Hey, Alexia. So what's your question? What do you got for me? If anyone just joined me, please subscribe. I'm gonna be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. And I generally read for about an hour, maybe a couple hours, depending on what's going on. But I will be going to a weekly format after the new year, and I'll be pushing out content more frequently. Just wanted to know about holiday wishes. That's a beautiful wish. I like that. Let's see, Alexia, what do you got here? Good vibes. Good vibes, Alexia. Yeah, look at this. Nice. Look at. I'm generally a fan of the nine of Pentacles over the 10. I mean, I'll tell you why I'm a fan of this nine. Because the nine is outdoors. The 10 is indoors. Already has your old man. It has your two dogs. It's like kind of like your collapse. But this person here, Alexia, you're going into 2024 is going to be really, really nice. I think you're going to have some abundance. Yeah, see, you're still going to get your 10. You're heading into your 10 of Pentacles. That 10 of Pentacles has the Emperor hidden in there. We just don't ever, yeah, see, you're not focusing on the heartbreak. You're focused on getting over heartbreak. There's somebody there has to be somebody working with you or coming into your life. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, there's your king coming in. Um, you are coming into some money. Wow. So you must be already talking to somebody, or you're going to start talking to them into the new year, and it's going to work. It's going to take some action. No one's getting left out in the cold. It's not about heartbreak. It's everything you didn't want to have happen. And the last couple of relationships is going to happen in this relationship because you're going to start focusing on the good things. You're going to say, okay, I want this to work. And the Wheel of Fortune, you're going to go into it saying, like, wow, I don't have this or this or this, but you're going to focus on what you do want because you're a very happy person. So you're in the driver's seat. You control and manifest. So you have a very beautiful hand going into 2024. You're not leaving anyone out in the cold. You have the divine on your side. At the end of the day, you're still the best person in the room. That's exactly what's happening. You're the one who takes action. If you want to find a guy, you'll find a guy, but he has to match your energy. You have 9 pentacles. Well, he better have his own. And you're going to work at your job, they're going to work at his. But this person's going to meet you at the end of the road, not just for the week. You want this person to finish off your journey with you. That's what you're saying to this person. You're saying, hey, we're going to do some work. You're going to put in your work or not? Because I'm going to make sure you're going to be my lucky star. Because that's what's happening here. Because you're looking to be the person that finishes off the journey with somebody. But you're not wasting time with somebody going into 2024. You're a changed person. Oh yeah, you just want to know about holiday wishes, but your read is because you're worried about other people. The universe is saying this is what you have. Like you're going into 2024 with an amazing energy. That's a huge boost. I think that's what it's telling you. Think about having the keys to the kingdom and going, well, you can do what you want. You're wishing everyone good wishes right now. So think about putting that energy all the way into 2024. And every day you get up and every day you go to bed, which I think you already do because you have great energy. That's going to get you past anything. So that's my way of saying thank you. Keep that energy up. No, thank you so much. Keep doing that. Remember that. Seriously, keep that energy up. You must make people very happy every day. You really must. Keep people. You got to keep people smiling. All right. What's that? Oh, I'm gonna pronounce. I want to say it's Ultra K hand, but I know that's not it. But I was gonna say you're welcome very much. Um, I want to say it's that, but it's not because this Ultra K hand sounds so deadly, doesn't it? Like it sounds, it sounds like a weapon, and I'm not a big weapon fan. just so you know, but whatever. Okay, so if you're still with me, please, what's the question? What do we got here? Culture video. Let's see here. Good morning on snow. Oh, yeah, January prediction. Okay, I got it right here. Thanks, Elliot. Yeah, please like and subscribe if you haven't, and let's see what your 24 prediction is. I'm going to say it probably was boosted, if not by Alexia's energy. I would hope it would be. Yeah, see. So you have indecision going into 2024. Wow. All right, hold on. Your cards are definitely talking too. All right. You're working at something. You're working at making money. I can see you're working at it. So you have a decision to make. But what I think I'm gonna let the deck finish pulling. Yeah, see. You have a decision to make. You almost have a decision between money or love. And you're like, I have to move on to the bigger and better of the two, but you don't. You can have both. Do you realize that? Like you can have both things. You can have anything you want. It's not a choice. It's just a new start. And if you look at the deck here, you're going into 2024, going into January of 2024 with this actual mindset of I can have anything I want. Get out of self-imprisonment. You're the one. Get offline. Make a literally make that final pass. Go to the woman that you want. Go to the man that you want. Go to the person that you're attracted to. If they're single and you're single and you want to make this move, you want to make this job offer, go for it. Say, no, I am the person you want. Doesn't matter. Say, no, no, I know why you want people because I'm the person that you want. You have to go in it with a confidence and you have to go in it with a bravado, but not cockiness. You're not trying to be mean. That's where the miscommunication would happen. That's where sometimes online with text, but when you do it in person and you do it genuinely where you care about somebody, your 2024 sets the stage. Your January is going to set the stage. Your February is going to set the stage for your whole year. So go into January saying, look, I'm going to do something like make it a really tough challenge for yourself, but only do 31 days and say every day in January I'm going to do this, this, or that. I'm going to basically go on Duolingo and learn a language, or I'm going to do something different. Become way more interesting because those two things, learning a language, will help you with a job and will help you with meeting a person. Look for a person that you can match up with, and that person can help you practice that language. They'll appreciate it. They would. They really would. Find someone like that. Go on some meetup group. All right. If you guys haven't liked or subscribed, please do. I'll be back here tomorrow at 7 p.m. I love you guys. I appreciate you all. You don't know how much I really enjoy doing this. And if you have any questions, please put them in comments. And I will be coming back to regular content very shortly. I'm just enjoying this live content. It really works for me. And anything you guys want to say, let me know. Hit me up, and I will get back to you. All right. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much. Bye, everyone. Have a good night.